with friends, and our friend Tierna is joined us. Tierna Unruh-Enos, who is the manager of cultural services.
Marketing manager.
Marketing manager for cultural services.
That would be, my paycheck would be a lot different.
But regardless, we were talking about Wi-Fi a second ago, and you used to spend a lot of time over at the BioPark.
Yeah, well, and it's funny because I remember that case back when I was at KOAT, so that's been going on for a long time.
It's been going on for a long time that people have been talking about Wi-Fi.
Yeah, and so the Wi-Fi, with respect to the BioPark, because we are developing a new app for the BioPark, and we want to put these things called iBeacons in certain parts of the park, and so it can ting your phone and whatnot.
The beacons are cool because you walk up and then it shows you exactly what it is.
And it's all done through Bluetooth.
Right.
We cannot put them in certain parts of the BioPark, especially in the back end of the Botanic Garden that we're trying to keep more natural because it disrupts the bees' pattern of flight.
Bees can sense the Wi-Fi.
They can, and what it does
they get dizzy,
is
right?
they get dizzy and they lose their way. And so if they can't find, and I've seen a lot of these studies they've done all over the world where they have certain areas where there's a lot of towers, cell towers, or radio electric activity, things like that. That the bee population, they're seeing that it doesn't exist in the area because if they lose their way, then they can't find the flowers to get the pollen until they die.
Or they can't find their way back to the
hive.
hive.
Right, exactly.
Wow,
yeah.
That's nuts.
I know.
That is nuts.
Although that guy's not a bee.
No, he's not a bee. Regardless.
Yes.
Is that the kind of stuff that kids would learn about at the new Camp BioPark?
Yeah, that's the kind of stuff that they learn about. We have 2 camps going on right now. Well, they're not going on, but the registration is open for both. So we have a spring break camp for all you parents who are working and like me, and there's no school during spring break, so we've got camps both at Tingley Beach, the Botanic Garden, Aquarium, or the zoo, so you can pick one of them or you can pick all of them. And they learn a lot of different conservation things like the bees, why the bees are disappearing. They do a lot of hands-on activities. It's an all-day thing.
And what do you learn? I mean, when you say hands-on activities, is that like fly fishing and stuff like that at Tingley? Or
they teach you fishing techniques, and then they also take you on a tour of the bosque and teach you about the natural wildlife that's out here, in the middle of our city.
Can I go for a day? That sounds like that's just fun.
A little old.
If I take a day off of work,
might be a little creepy.
Yeah. If they have one for adults.
Dan Mayfield just shows up lurking the camps.
If they had one for adults, it sounds like a blast.
Yeah, no, it is really cool. Well, that's every day.
Right, right.
And then the other thing that we have going on, we are still running our Love Your BioPark video contest.
Right.
And that goes until May 13th. And so we would like to know.
How does that work?
So all you need to do, have your phone, or if you really want to go all out, if you've got professional equipment, you can always do that. We had these kids from Data High School submitted a video that was amazing. They had obviously spent a lot of time on it and done a lot of production work and post-editing and all that. But
you don't have to do all that.
You don't have to. You can just shoot it, on your iPhone. Whatever, and upload it on the spot. All you need is hashtag Love Your BioPark. You can upload it on our Instagram page, our Twitter page, our Vine, our Facebook.
We're
trying to make it as easy as possible. And if you are not on social media, which
it's 2015,
it's a possibility,
you should be.
I guess, you can email it to us.
Okay.
And so that runs until March 13th. You can win an iPad. You could win a family membership for the year. And we also
what are you looking for in the videos then? I mean, are you looking for
we want to know, what, like, did you grow up here? What does it mean to you? A lot of people, I talk to a lot of people, and they have memories of coming to the zoo when they were 5 years old, and maybe they're 50 now. Or,
I remember the llama in the chain link fence at the zoo.
Yeah.
And then it has grown and is so much better now.
Yeah, it's so much better. I mean, there's people who remember that when we didn't have a botanic garden. You might remember that. That was only like 16 years ago.
I'm dating myself, I guess. This is...
Yeah.
The
so we
botanic
just want
garden
to know,
seems like
what does it mean to you? What does it mean to your family? What does it mean to your kids? Why do you love the BioPark?
Can I just send one in? It's like, how awesome is the train?
Yeah, could you? I remember you did a story when you were at the magazine about the train.
I love the train.
You were the only person who actually took the time to ride the train and talk to the conductors, and I thought that was very classy of you.
It was so much fun because how often do you get to ride a little train, talk to the guys, and learn all about the train itself?
I know, and it's amazing. I work down there, and I've never actually ridden the train before.
Take your time. Go take the train.
It's very cool.
and talk to the conductors. And it's the train that goes from Tingley all the way through the BioPark and around through the Botanic Garden and stuff. And you learn the craziest stuff, like why there is this giant bamboo grove.
Yeah.
There's a giant, like, it's an acre of, like, bamboo. And you're like, why do we have an acre of bamboo in Albuquerque?
Yeah.
And that was because we almost got a panda bear once.
Yeah, we did.
Really?
That was back in the Chavez administration. He was trying to get us pandas, and then China said,
Yeah, China wouldn't let us have the pandas, but we still kept all of the bamboo.
Just in case we might
someday.
get that.
And it'd be awesome. But anyway, enter the video competition. You got until March 13th. Say how much you love the BioPark, share your memories of the city, and maybe you'll win an iPad. We're coming back in just a couple of seconds with Jesus Payan. We'll talk to Patrick a little bit more about Better Call Saul. All right. And this should be awesome on the Morning Brew with friends.
The ABQ BioPark Society is giving away an iPad just for answering one simple question. Why do you love your BioPark? I'm going to show you how easy it can be to win. First, just grab your camera, point it at yourself, and answer why you love your BioPark. It could be your favorite animals like polar bears or koalas at the zoo, the shark tank at the aquarium, perhaps making memories at events like River of Lights at the Botanic Garden, or even relaxing while fishing at Tingley Beach. Whatever your reason, share it. You don't even have to be at the BioPark. You can shoot your video from just about anywhere. But don't delay, the contest ends on March 13th. Visit abqbiopark.com to enter your video via YouTube, or use hashtag LoveYourBioPark on Instagram or Vine to enter.